Hey guys, welcome back to another fragrance video. So I just thought I'll create a video about like some of the brands that I have more than one fragrance of. There's not many brands like I'm new to this whole collection. I only have around maybe 30-ish fragrances, but yeah, I thought I'll just share make this video. I thought it's a good idea. So yeah, let's see. So okay, I'll quickly show you guys what all brands that I have. The brands that I own more than one fragrance of. I'll start with my first brand. It's Mancera. So Mancera, I have Windwood, this one here, and then I have Cedra Boise, and then I have Wave Musk. So the first fragrance that I got Mancera was Oud Lemon Mint. It was a blind buy, and then I didn't like it. I think they did game. It reminded me of Dior Sauvage for some reason. Probably the Ambroxan or whatever. It had like it reminded me of these typical Ambroxan heavy fragrances. So I sold it on Facebook. I actually didn't sell it. I swapped it. Um, from a Facebook group or with one of the guys with this Windwood. I thought I would um, like this, but I don't like this. I regret swapping. Anyway, I don't like this better than Out Lemon Mint either. So I'm planning to sell this as well. This is like more cleaner version of Dior Fahrenheit, and which is another fragrance that I really hate. So this is the first house, which is Mancera. So let's put this aside. So the second house is going to be Dior, and I was surprised to see that I own three fragrances from Dior. The first one that I got was absolutely Dior Sauvage, of course. Like when I started off with fragrances, this is like a mass pleasing fragrance. If you're not too much into fragrances, there's no way that you would dislike this. This is a beautiful fragrance for an amateur fragrance guy. There's absolutely no way that you would hate this fragrance. This is it's like a crowd pleaser. So, but although I'm not using this anymore because it's a very generic smell these days. So this is one, and then the next one that I got was Dior Fahrenheit. It's an EDT. I got it from the chemist warehouse. I absolutely regretted buying this fragrance because I thought I would like this fragrance. Mm. Oh, how I hate this fragrance. I'm planning to sell this again. This has this dirty mechanic kind of a feel to it, which I absolutely hate. On the other hand, this is one of my newest you know collection, and this I absolutely love. I fell in love with it. I got a tester of this fragrance when I bought another one. I think I yeah when I bought I don't remember. Oh, this is such an addictive fragrance. What can I say? I can see that there's a little bit of hate in the YouTube community for this. This is the 2020 Dear Om, because it doesn't they took out this iris note or whatever from the original Dear Om line. But I never smelled the original Dear Oms, and I only got into fragrances this year, like last year, 2020, around April-ish. So I don't know what was there before this video. And honestly, I did try a few Dior Intense and all those fragrances at some of these malls here, but I didn't like it that much. This one I absolutely love. It is one of my favorite fragrances that I have. One of my favorites. So the next one, so we are going to see six fragrance brands. Why six? Because only six fragrance brand. I have more than one perfume off. So that's why it's convenient. Okay, the next brand is going to be Yves Saint Laurent. So this is the first one that I bought from Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent, this was like one of I mean this was one of those like love at first sniff or whatever that they say in the fragrance community. This was like a love at first sniff kind of a fragrance. This is a beautiful fragrance. Never get oh oh man, there's never get enough of this fragrance. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And this one, there's another one. This is called M7 Oud Absolu. I blind bought this from Amazon or somewhere, but I hate this. I don't hate it as in I didn't expect I expected something else. This doesn't smell anything oudish at all, and it smells like powder, like a talcum powder or like a baby powder or something of that sort. For that reason, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm planning to sell this as well. So far, how many brands have we seen? Three brands over. Three more to go. The next one is Guerlain. So Guerlain, this is the first fragrance that I got from Guerlain. It's vetiver. It's a classic barbershop kind of fragrance. Classic masculine fragrance. I love vetiver. Vetiver is one of my favorite notes, and it's the earthy freshness is something beautiful. I also have Terre d'Hermes, and I have ordered Ancre Noir as well. Do an unboxing of that like when I receive it. It's on the way. And this is one of my favorite fragrances, Guerlain Vetiver. And the next one is L'Homme Idéal by Guerlain. So this one is a very unusual fragrance. You don't get to smell something like this very often. As Jeremy Fragrance also points out, it's a very unusually, it's an addictive fragrance as well, but it's a very unusual fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance. So that's it about Guerlain. So far we have seen like out of the brands that I have shown you guys, I own three from Mancera, I own three from Dior, two from Yves Saint Laurent, and two from Guerlain. And the next house is going to be Givenchy. Givenchy, okay, this is the first one that I got of Givenchy. I got it from Chemist Warehouse, Gentleman. This is the original 1970s version. I I really liked it when I smelled it at the Chemist Warehouse, but then when I got home and then I started applying the dry down smells like naphthalene balls, that you put it in the cupboards. That's how it smells like it. I regret buying this as well. I'm not a big fan. And the next one is Shivashi Pai. Again, bought it from the Chemist Warehouse. Nothing, nothing extraordinary, but it's like it's one of those pleasant fragrances. I don't think I'll be using this very often. Doesn't Nothing unique about it. Just like old school kind of fragrance. So two from Shivashi, and the last house is going to be Isi Miyaki. So this one I bought it blindly based on reviews, YouTube reviews. This is called Or and Sans. L'eau de Sep or Om Isi Miyaki. I think this is discontinued now. I don't know why. I had to, like, it's not even available in any of the malls or anywhere. You have other Isi Miyakis, but not this one. And as you can see, I've like used it as well a lot. It's a rose based fragrance, but for some reason it's pour homme. It smells a bit feminine to me, and it's a very oriental kind of fragrance. It's like sometimes it's a bit too much. I don't wear this that often anymore. Even if I wear it, I like layer it with something else. It's a very it's not many fragrances that I've smelled that smell like this. It's something unique, but it's a bit too much these days for my nose. And the second fragrance from Isi Miyaki is this one. So L'eau de Say pour Homme Shade of Lagoon. This I got it from the Chemist Warehouse. You know the scent of fresh rain, the scent of the soil after the first rain. That's how this smells like. If you have smelled this one, Hermes En Jardin après la Moussas, something similar. It smells similar. And there's another one as well, Tiffany and Co. Love for Him or something. All these the same kind of fragrances. I don't use it that often because this doesn't last long at all. So I don't know. Sometimes I use it when I'm at home. Just if I feel like smelling the first rain kind of smell, I try it on. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment how many fragrance brands that you guys have more than one fragrance of. Uh, yeah, I'd love to know. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.